What is up, everybody? Welcome into this new video of Tech Express. My name is Steven and I'm going to be showing you how to connect the actual CJ Dropshipping into your Etsy store. So it's going to be really easy, the process. Actually, what you wanted to do first of all is to have an Etsy account, and once you have an Etsy account, you want to change that for an Etsy seller section. So what you want to do is to go into etsy.com /. I'm going to go for sell. And this one should be taking me into the getting started from the shoppers of Etsy. So if you scroll a little bit down, you're going to be seeing all the information about how to sell into this actual platform. Here's the fees, here's the tool, the support, story selling, and much more. So I think like the most important part of this actual stuff is the fees. So in my case, it's gonna be taking like 20 cents for a listing fee. The listing are active for months, and then we have to relist those, and we have to pay, of course. But it's actually like not so much money that we wanted to be paid for. So once you going to get started here, should be sending you into the very first part of your let's say edition of your actual shop. In my case, as you can see, I already have a store been listed here into Etsy, and the process is actually not that hard. What I just need to do is to tell Etsy what is like my main goals here into Etsy, what I wanted to sell. I needed to add my basic information, my bank account, and I needed to just make the request of a verification process, which is not going to be taking like more than 5 minutes. So now that I have my Etsy store, what I want to do is to open a new tab. And inside that, I'm going to go for cjdropshipping.com. So what you want to do is to either sign in or to create an account inside CJ Dropshipping, and then later on you want to make the authorization manually, so this one should be added into Etsy. So I can strongly recommend you to create an account into CJ Dropshipping using the same email that you're going to be using for Etsy.com. In my case, I'm using a Google account, so let's go into sign in into the upper side of CJ Dropshipping. And now that we are in here, we wanted to scroll all the way down and look out for or choose Google, and I choose my account and I hit now into continue. So as you can see, we have the store authorization reminder. We have the store authorization reminder. Actually is the same thing. So I'm gonna go here into continue, and as you can see, I have the to-do list. And well, the very first thing they wanted to do inside the CJ Dropshipping in order to do this like really fast is just to focus into the upper side, which is language, authorization, waste, warehouse, and much more. I'm going to focus now into authorization. And here I want to look out for Etsy. As you can see, here it is Etsy. So I'm going to click there. There we go. So later on, what I want to do is to choose the one that says add store, since we don't have authorized any store yet. So I'm going to click into add store. And then what I wanted to do is to sign in for my Etsy account inside CJ Dropshipping. So what I want to do in my case is to continue with Google. I hit into allow, and then later on I just need to grant the access once again. So the process is not that hard. So once again, here's my account. I hit into continue. It says 1 moment please. I just hit into accept that, just wait a few seconds there, and just like that, the authorization has been now successed into CJ, from CJ into our Etsy store. Now, how are we actually sure that this authorization has been successfully added? I'm going to add an actual product into Etsy, so then later on I can just approve it. So let's go and look out for a product that we can sell into Etsy. So I'm going to get into CJ Dropshipping. I'm going to go for the TikTok viral products just to make sure. I'm going to see like what are the products that are like trending. So we have a lot of trending products here, and there we go. So what I wanted to do is to look out for something like too easy just for the demonstration. Let's say that I wanted to actually focus into just one stuffed like this. I hit now into the connect one. Is going to be helping us to connect our actual product from CJ Dropshipping inside the actual CJ. So that means that we needed to do this manually. So I'm going to hit down here into CJ Dropshipping. So I'm going to hit down here into my Etsy store. And here I want to look out for the shop manager. And here into the shop manager, what I want to do is to create an actual listing. So I'm going to go here into listing. And here into listing, I'm going to be focusing into the upper side. It says add listing. There we go. So this is the part where I wanted to add all the information about my product. I can go for title, here's the photo and video, here's the description, the personalization, the price, and all that. So how do we get all this information? We wanted to go actually into the actual CJ product. So in my case is this one. So I'm going to open this link into a new tab, and what I wanted to do is to copy and paste all my information. What I think is actually really great inside of CJ Dropshipping is to actually use videos inside Etsy, so people are going to be more incentivized to actually buy this product. Now, if you wanted to do this automatically, you don't want it to add the processing time, the product shipping fee, the quantity, the color. You want to do this manually, not manually, actually you want to do this automatic. I'm going to hit down here, and instead of choosing connect the product, I'm going to go here to the products, go into listed. Here into listed, I'm going to hit into the QE. And here into the QE, what I want to do is to look out for the product that we have just added into the actual listing section. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to look out for this product, and instead of choosing connect, let's go for list. Now here into list, we are going to be popping up this new listing section where we needed to just check it out, the information, before we send this directly into Etsy. So if I choose a store, I would choose the one that says Etsy, shipped from. I want to leave it like that because that's the only product I'm actually making the shipping from. The tags, you can create a new one. Let's say, for example, if this is just a 3-pick set, I hit into the plus mark, and now I have the variants. Now, as you can see, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4 different variants of this product. Here is the CJ color, the estimate profit price, the CJ price, the shipping fee, and the service fee. So this is going to be the cost of my product. If you don't know how much you wanted to actually make this for, you want to go for recommended the listing price, and automatically the product should be appearing in here. So later on, I think that I want to leave it like that, this like that, and then later on I'm going to go for this, and there we go. So I think that now that we have successfully done that, what I wanted to do is just to go into list it now. So I want to go here into list it now. The product title, it says it's longer than 80 characters, so when I need to compress this, so let's say that I wanted to delete this type. There we go. Interactive compression toy drone, mini finger interactive toy drone LED. Let's go for, there we go. So I'm going to hit now into confirmed. And as you can see, it says, please wait as this might take a few minutes. It says listed successful. So if I hit into the X mark, I'm going to go back into my Etsy store. And inside my Etsy store, what I want to do is to look out for listing. I'm going to hit now into leaf and check it out. How does the actual Etsy does this manually? So as you can see, we have the product now being added automatically. So I'm going to hit here, view on Etsy. And there we go. So my product is now being listed automatically. I didn't have to do absolutely anything. We have all the description, we have all the images added right away. So just take in mind that the actual shipping fee is 20 cents. So at the end of the day, I can go back into my Shopify, into my actual Etsy store. So at the end of the day, I can go back into my Etsy store, and I want to go for finances and check it out that we have the monthly statement. So Etsy is going to be taking just this actual fee. So as you can see, I needed to pay this money in order to pay for the listing fee. So as you can see, here's the actual price of the listing fees, and I needed to pay this. Otherwise, of course, my store should be like just drawn away. So this is how, guys, we can start by working here into these actual Etsy store. If you don't want to get paid, of course, you don't want to, let's say you don't want to pay for this listing fees, or you're not ready to start selling here into Etsy, don't do this automatically. You want to do this manually. We have both, so how we can do this, I can always go and deactivate this just in case, but we need to pay for the renew of the listing once again. With that being said, guys, I think we're now reaching to the very end of the video, so don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more amazing tools of how you can just import your CJ dropshipping into this Etsy, and how you can do this manually or automatically. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys, and hopefully I will see you on the next video.